Uh, you know what? I mean, last year I didn't talk much about the schedule. And last year we opened up at home against Southern, and then we were going to Texas Tech, and New Mexico State, and then we had Boise at home. And really, I'm not going to talk a whole lot about the schedule this year because the schedule is obviously what the schedule is. I think if I looked at it, I think as I talked to the team about today when I first got the schedule, you can break it down a little bit into 3 games, open date, 4 games, open date, 5 games. And as everybody knows, we're going to be a young football team. So I think just the structure of the schedule, I'm kind of excited about, particularly with a young team, because we are young, and we'll have a chance hopefully to improve if we can stay healthy. So I think it's fair. I think it's I'm sure a bunch of people are looking on their schedule today and looking at New Mexico, and the head coach probably got up and circled that one and said, you know what, we're going to win that one. But what I'd say is not so fast. Not so fast. But the schedule is what the schedule is, and I think it's very fair. Obviously I'm glad we're not going to College Station in November like we originally were, where it would have been at San Diego State, at Texas A&M, at Fresno, and at Boise in November. I mean, I think all in all, I'm pretty satisfied with it. We get to open the Mountain West Conference season at home against UNLV. We have an open date before that, so I think it's pretty fair.
How about having those 2 weeks off? Last year you guys didn't have any time off, but this time you get at least 2 weeks off.
Yeah, you know what? You always look at it and say that's a good thing. Sometimes when you look back on it after the season, you say that wasn't such a good thing. But sitting right here in April, I think it is a good thing for us because we are so young, and I do like to divide that season up in different segments. So, standing here last year looking at 13 straight games without an open date, it was a difficult road. And you guys have heard me say this all the time. I mean, again, the most important team on that schedule is New Mexico. We need to worry about the Lobos. We're the team that matters on that schedule, not those other 12 right now, because we've just got a lot of development we have to do overall.
How about going to Pittsburgh? A place you're definitely keen to, I guess.
Yeah, I'm excited. Paul Krebs is from Youngstown. I'm from the Pittsburgh, Youngstown area. We may land that charter in Youngstown and just drive down, But yeah, it'll be good to go back. I think it'll be really exciting for our players, to play at Heinz Field, right there where the 3 rivers come together, where the Steelers play. I think it'll be unique, and a little bit of a disadvantage, like with all schedules. You notice on there that UTEP doesn't have a game. We're UTEP's opener, and with the new coaching staff, obviously there'll be no film or tape on UTEP. And then Pittsburgh's going to open it with Florida State at home on a Monday night. Then they have an open date before we play them. So, you look closely at the schedule, but there's a lot of little different things. But at the end, it's fair. And I don't think anybody's going to change it for us, so let's just go play it.
Do you feel like you're under more pressure now that you kind of know the schedule?
No, I like it, because so much of what you do is planning. And now that you know who you're going to play and in what order you're going to play, so much of our thing is preparation for summer camp at Ruidoso, preparation and how we implement things. And the fact that now we know the order of the schedule, I think really makes me a little more comfortable, to be quite honest. The other thing, we play Air Force at home on a Friday night. They play Army the week before. We play at San Diego State. But I think it'll be kind of neat to play a Friday night game. I think it's going to be on ESPNU, which is in about 90 million homes now across the country. So that'll be neat for us to have that chance as well.
Is Trevor Mattis just kind of passing through?
Yeah. Trevor is a guy that I come to know at ESPN. He played at BYU. He was a first-round draft pick. Played 12 years in the league, and he impressed me at ESPN. That was a guy that he cut through all the peripheral stuff in broadcasting. He really enjoyed football, and he enjoyed X and O's. He enjoyed coaching and players. And he had a chance to talk to our team. I thought he gave a great message. He said that, nationally that, we have begun to get some credibility and some recognition. And we've got a chance to build on that. I thought it was good for our team. And I'll tell you what, he's a big dude. We could have used him in there today. You know what? UTSA. That's the first game, right? One game at a time.
What do you tell the players, or what was their reaction to the schedule? Because I mean, as a player, do they really?
I think they understand it. They understand the significance of who you play and when do you play them and where do you play them. So certainly they sat there and they had a definite interest in it. Yeah, they pay attention to that. I mean, they're smart guys. Okay, guys?
Thank you, Coach.
All right, guys.
Thanks, Coach.